getting my coffee. You know, we got to get my energy up. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back. We had to take 2 days off with just craziness in life, and hope you guys are doing well. We're here. We're excited. We've got singles. We've got TMNT collector packs. We've got regular collector packs, mystery booster too. We want to sell everything to you, and every so often we're going to be doing some sales on stuff that is in our buy it now, some deals and stuff like that as well. So, hey, Lord Geed, how's it going? If you are out there, let us know you can hear us. We would appreciate that. That lets us know y'all can hear us. How's it going? What we all looking for today? We got quite a bit of stuff. We have singles as well. So we have a bunch of TMNT singles. None of them have been listed yet in our section to buy, but if you are looking to buy them, I will give you the best price. And people ask, well, why don't you list your stuff early? Well, the reason we don't list it and keep it listed is because the prices are so volatile. It's hard to tell you one day to the next what the value of the card is going to be for the first 2 weeks. And we don't want to have a card sitting in our auction or buy now section and say it's $20 and it's only a $10 card, because then it won't ever sell. But how's everyone doing? Can you all hear us? If you can hear us, say cowabunga or just say whoop whoop or something in the chat. I just want to make sure people can hear us and let us know what you're all looking for today. You got singles, you got yeah, the Delighted Halfling. How's it going? I know what Delighted Halfling's looking for. More Delighted Halflings, right? The Heineken. Sorry, I was trying to figure out your last part of the name got me confused. I thought it was some kind of chicken thing you're trying to say. Then I'm like, what is this name? Because I'm looking, so I have a light up right here that's like when I look over at if I look straight at it, sometimes I can't see. So hope everyone's having a great day. I've got to share a couple things really quick. We're going to get some auctions going on here in a minute. Okay, looking for the old foils. And I have have had a bunch of those. FTV foils. Sorry, I'm not. What is that? I know F&M foils. I know those are from the vault. Okay. So I had some from the vault stuff, but someone told me they were pretty sure some of it looked fake because of the way it was, and I wasn't sure. So I don't have any more vault stuff. I do have a bunch of promo cards, with promo stamps or that I haven't listed anywhere. Yeah, I wasn't. So I sold several of them, and I had one person hey, it was like a $3 card too that they bought. I made a $5 card. They're like, I'm pretty sure this is fake. It looks fake, and I'm like, I don't the back looked fine. So I don't know if maybe the person used here's the thing, right? Maybe the person used a regular back, but some kind of way to sticker it on. But that was the thing, right? Because but it looked funny. If I could find one of them that I have just chilling behind me, and I had one chilling for a minute. But I do have a bunch of different promo stamped cards because what's it called? If you're looking for those too, let me know. But if there's specific cards also you're looking for, I might have them in my inventory. I have F&M promos in my other inventory on another site that I sell on. And if you have specific ones, I have a few of them actually. If I can grab them here in a second. But yeah, I gotta make sure my dog is not right behind me because I have a pile behind me, and then where are the other ones? I'm trying to remember because I had some from the other day, and I'm just trying to make sure trying to remember where I put the pile that I brought up here because I had some cards downstairs that the other day I had to check to be like, oh, are these? They might still be down in my. Oh, I know exactly where some of them are sitting. Hang on one second. Hey, Bobby, watch out, buddy. Hey, watch out. I gotta move my dog. My dog loves to slay right behind me, and I don't want to run over his tail. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go. Actually, I know I'm gonna run downstairs and grab the pile I had and some of the ones because I do have some older ones. So I'll be right back. When I get back, I do have to share the show. Give me 2 seconds. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Took me a second. Had to run. Run, Rudolph. Got to find all those cards today. Ah, shoot. Let me get back in. How's everyone's day been? How's everyone's week been? Y'all doing all right? Let me try not to run stuff over. Oh, okay, I'm back. All right, sorry guys. Thanks for being here. That one goes up here. Hey, Gearfried, how's it going? All right, let me look here. You have ones like this. So I've got like Urgoros, Lord of Shatter Skull Pass that has the date on it. Kazarov, an Earl Squirrel. So the reason I have these, I also have like the newer ones that have like the Leyline Axe, Torgar. Yeah, no, I'm cool with it. So like the Earl is fine. So the reason I have these separate, it is, I believe it's a foil. Yeah, it's a foil Earl. So, by the way, thanks for everyone being in. Sorry, I was going to get some cards. Somebody, if you are looking for TMNT singles, I do have a bunch of them too. Just let me know what you're looking for, or other singles as well. Let me keep going here. So the reason I have these in a separate pile is the way I got Mantle of the Wolf. It's got 2020 on it, January 2020, before the world changed. Corpse Jack Menace. I do have some art cards. I have a bunch of them. I just have them in different spots and piles. Are there specific ones you're looking for, Ninja? So you, let's see, Delight and Halfling, you're just looking for more older ones, right? So like pre-2020, I'd assume. The ones that have like the full date on them. Okay, yeah. I'm just double checking because I have some that don't just have the full, like they're the the ones after 2020, so like 2021 where they just started. They got it smaller and smaller. So the reason I have a separate pile of these is so in the way I scan cards into my system, it cannot recognize. It'll just put those in as regular foil or regular cards, and I've done it so many times. So now, whenever I get a stamped card, I have to pull it to the side, and I have to manually enter it because if not, it gets messed up. But I do have some TMNT art cards. I've got a couple just sitting right here, but didn't know if you got specific ones you're looking for because I have like I have a gold signature one sitting right by me. This is, what is it, Mike and Donnie? Yeah, Mike and Donnie, the gold signature. Okay, so I got these right here. I can probably look up the prices. I'll look up some pricing for you. I'm sure most of these are it'll probably be like a bundle price for them because a lot of the like promos, unless they're like a really strong or one-off promo, a lot of them tend to be like $1 or less. So one or two of them might surprise me. So we'll find that out. But yeah, I can definitely get you a pricing on some of these real quick. And let's see here. The Earl Squirrel. I had someone send me Earl Squirrel in a pack of stuff, and they're like, build a deck. And I'm like, let's see here. This is not the draft weekend one, right? Or is it? Well, what's the difference? This is 108. Is there a difference in these two? Sorry, I'm just... how do you tell the difference? Do you know how to tell the difference? I think this might be a promo one. Oh wait, this is list reprint. So yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, so like Earl is $1. Sorry. The Farseek SLD. You're talking about the one that is the Prince Charming? Delighted? This one's... Oh, the new hurrah. Oh, yeah. I have them. So I try to price them as best as I can on them. Let me look real quick. By the way, everyone still feel free to be chatting, talking. letting me know if there's things you're looking for. I'm looking up some cards real quick. Oh, I can't spell Megantic. Promo, right? Pre-release, probably like $1. Yeah, that's what I figured on a lot of these. A lot of these are like around that $1.50 range. Some of them are a little. Some of them, depending on the card. This one might be Deathbringer Regent. Apparently, I have a bunch of those. Yeah, like 25 cents. That's what I figured. A lot of these are under $1, so pull them all together for a good price for you. Corpse. And if you guys are looking, where are we at? Pre-release cards. To me, it's really weird. Okay, this one is so like these two together would be $2 because this one's like $1.80. So $2. We're at $4 so far, roughly. Again, I'm gonna give the value. It's a little bit over that, but I round down, tend to round down. Mantle. I honestly think down the road these cards are actually going to be valuable, more valuable because like 50 cents on that one. Mantle of the Wolf, Torgar. So like, I believe. I know I don't have that Delighted Halfling. You're looking at the Farsight, the New Horizons one. Yeah. I mean, I think I do have that, right? I'm pretty sure I have that. Yep. In my buy now Torgar. Yeah, so we're at $5 so far for all of them. So that one's like a 60-cent card. Most of them, so like most of the promo cards, unless you got lucky and get one of the like ones that are like super cool or super rare, they're worth they're even at a rare, yeah, like 40 cents aren't worth, that much. Lord of Shatter. We do have some singles also that we are going to be doing as yeah, I'm gonna combine those two for $1. So at $6, it's probably gonna end up being $6. Unless this one's like a $10 card, which I don't know why it would be. Yeah, we're at like $6 for all of them. Yeah, I got you. You're just looking specifically for the Farseek. Yeah, if you pre-bid on it, I can run it. Sorry, I thought you were meaning like you wanted the whole secret layer drop. Because I have the full secret layer. Sorry, I forget that I have these in here. You're looking for this one too, right? Yeah. So if you're interested, right? So all of these, and I can go through them real quick, delighted, would be $6. Like, and that's honestly they're probably I think if I did a value worth, they're a little bit closer to like $7.50, give or take, rounding down. So Ugaros, the empty one, Lord of the Shadow Scroll Pass, Kazarov, Torgar, Mantle of the Wolf, Corpse Jack Menace is the most expensive one. It's like a $2 card. Deathbringer Regent, Magnetic Sliver, and Earl of Squirrel. So I do 6 on that. And then we can do the Farseek pricing. I'm gonna need, so it will be a little bit more probably because it's gonna push your shipping up. Because you probably don't want it to go into. I'm assuming you don't want it to go into an envelope, correct? I could definitely get it into these into an envelope. I just, with the amount of them, it's a little bit harder to put it in an envelope, but we could definitely do that. Just let me know, because it's that's how I can list it. I can list it as it's going to be cheaper shipping, but it's going to come in an envelope, and I will put it in protectors. But also, like, some people are very like, please don't. So yeah. I'll just keep this pile here. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna put the pile up, and then because basically once you hit above 3 ounces, you move into the once you hit 4 ounces, you move into the next level, because 3 ounces is the max you can do. But yeah, I mean, if you got more, yeah. So like, if you hit like, I'm gonna make this the pile of cards. I'm gonna make it for you real quick, and then that way we can do it, right? So let me. I gotta take a picture here. This is the fun part, right? We'll make this real quick. And then if there's other cards you are looking for, let me know. Anyone out there got cards you're looking for? I've got a ton of TMNT cards too, by the way. And we have TMNT packs, singles, we got it all. And I'm willing to make some deals as well. So bear with me as I go to my show. And create quality listing. Take a photo. Add photo. Okay. I'm going to set this over here for you. I'm going to put this in the shop really quick. Delighted Halfling. Promo cards and Earl of Squirrel. So I had someone send me that Earl of Squirrel and some cards and really like, hey, build Chatterfang. I was like, I already have Chatterfang. And I as much as I think it would be fun to run it in in my Chatterfang deck, I didn't want to have to be like, have an extra card to rotate in and out, and people don't want you to play with an uncard. All right, $6. 6. And there you go. All right, I'm going to publish it here. Ready? Actually, I got to do it like this. Sorry, hold on. I got to do it like that. There we go. All right. All right, it's on there. I don't believe I have any raised textured foils. If you know specifics, it helps me. So, like, if you're looking for specific ones, I can look into my inventory and search for you. By the way, that's right there for you. Just put it in the. Yep, there you go. Hey, Don Decimo, we got a mystery booster. All right, we got a couple of those left. You want left, right, or middle in the box? If we buy enough of them, I can open up Hot Hands you. All right, we're gonna grab this middle one. By the way, if we buy enough of them, I have a. We have people opening enough of them. I'll have to open a new box. We're down to the last, I think, like 6 packs, something like that. 6, 7 packs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do these things. All right. Angelic Blessing. Let's see what we got. I'm going to move some stuff over. And then we're going to also run some auctions on some stuff as well. If you're like, hey, so by the way, if there's anything you want me to do auctions on, whether it's a single or if it's collector packs or booster packs, if you pre-bid on it, it helps me know what to run auctions on. Because here in a second, I'm going to look at my pre-bids and run on some of those. Acidic Soil. Fury Sliver. Oh, that's a gross one. Kablam! It's Kablam! Love the name. Welcome on into the show. We're here to have some fun. Burning Tree Emissary. This card used to be like a $2 card. All right, here we go. Hey, Showdown of the Skalds is a good card. This used to like roll. I have some stuff. If you got anything in particular, you let me know. Like specifically, like you're looking for Paradoxical Outcome and Energy Flux, and you complete me. Pay 2 life. I want man of Cunning Color at the beginning of keep. That's an interesting way. Carnival of Souls and Cabal Ritual. I can look on either of those. I might have one or 2 of those. I have had Cabal Rituals. I don't know if I have any more Cabal Rituals. Let me also hold on. I need to grab my pen because I got to start writing down names. But I'll look those up for you, man. I have a lot of inventory and cards, and I'm always running through them. I'm sure actually probably somewhere in my pile of cards that I have behind me somewhere. Yeah, Don, appreciate that as well. If you want some more, we got more, and I can run some auctions on them too. So what's cool about it is, which that was for Halfling. Bind the Halfling. I gotta watch Lord of the Rings again. All right, bear with me. We're gonna move some stuff around. I gotta move. I got too much stuff and nowhere to put it. All right, we're looking for Carnival. So I've bought collections, and this one person's collection had stuff all the way back to like way back, like had some revised stuff in it. Carnival. It's Carnival of Souls, right? Making sure I'm looking at it right. Yeah, Carnival of Souls. Okay. That's a really cool card. I currently do not have any of those in my stock. It's not to say I don't have one. Kablam, because I have a box and a half behind me of like 8,000 cards I'm sorting through. If you want to give us a follow, as I'm sorting, if I happen to run by it or send me a message with some cards you're looking for, I can try to keep your name on the list. And if I happen to find it while I'm sorting, because I just put a bunch of Urza stuff in my inventory from the Urza block, so I'm always running through cards like that. It's not in my inventory currently. Cabal Ritual, that is a cool old card though. It's a fun one. I know what's crazy too, though, is a lot of these cards though I'm seeing people buying because of pre-modern, which I'm like, I should build me a pre-modern deck. I just don't know where to start and how expensive it would be to get. And yeah, currently I don't have any Cabal Rituals currently. Again, like I said, currently. Not saying I don't have it like in with one of the cards, in the same kind of box with a bunch of cards. As I dig through it, if I find them, I can set to the side. If you send me a message to one here, it does help me. It reminds me when people do that. But yeah, I appreciate you. Tyrion Soul Cleaver. I know I don't have that one. I believe we already sold that one. So let me look real quick. If it's not in the list over there, right, I think I might have already sold it. So what happened was I opened up a bunch of them, and yeah, I do not have it currently. I don't know how the swamp got in here. I don't even know if the swamp is on for sale. So that comes to hold. Then, if you really want it, would it be better for you? It's probably still cheaper to buy the single, I would assume. But I also do have the whole Horizons Dawn, the whole secret layer in my buy now. Because it's the, what is it? Tyrion Soul Cleaver, right? Tyrion's the Soul Cleaver. Regala's Wrath. Wow, I can't. Yeah. It's like because it's $1 card, right? That's the issue. Yeah, because those cards aren't that expensive currently. So like, yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to my pre-bids real quick. You said you wanted the Far. You're looking for the Farseek though, right? Farseek. Oh, my thing is being silly today. All right, we're gonna look up this card. We got a bunch of singles, by the way. If you're looking for some singles, let us know. All right. Product actions. I can look that up. Halfling. I may or may not have one. The F&M promo. Yeah, I can look it up. Let me do something real quick though. All right, we're going to run the auction here on the Farseek for you. And 20 seconds, because 30 seconds is long. Here we go. Farseek. Tendrils of Agony, and is it Corruption? Also the second card you're looking for, I'm assuming, or is it Tendrils of Corruption? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right cards. I know Tendrils of Agony. I have a ton of FNM promos. They tend to sell pretty quick too. They sell well. Sometimes they'll sit, because people are like, I don't want that version, Tendrils of Agony, FNM promo. Do not have that one. What is that one going for, anyways? Oh, yeah, a lot more expensive card. Probably why. Oh, yeah, Tendrils of Agony. Yeah, that's the one you're talking about, the Storm card. I do not have that one, unfortunately. And Glad Halfling, congratulations. You got the Love Farseek as well to go with your pile of cards. All right. So the issue is, the reason I asked that, the problem is I would have to go through all 4,000 cards that I have in my inventory and try to find them. Let me see if there's actually a way to hold on. Actually, let me see if there's a way on my in my inventory to search by Magic. Let's see if there is a way to look up the F&M promos. Just actually, there is. Let's see what I've got. Haha! All right, I have 5 currently. I have Dimir Charm, Anissa's Pilgrimage, Qasali Pride Mage, Rakdos Cackler, and Suspension Field. I do have Anissa's Pilgrimage, yes. It's probably less than $1. Yeah, it's 50 cents. Yeah. Dark Leo, Maverick. Unfortunately, I have yet to open one, but we can run a TMNT pack, and you can grab one out of there. I've opened one, and I have it, and it is for right now. I need that for my deck. If I open another one that's non-foil, I will definitely sell it, but I'm trying to hold on. Everyone keeps asking for Dark Leo, and like that I think is like what is the hot chase, one of the hot chase hard to find cards. Because I've opened 4 boxes of collectors. I've opened a play booster, and I've opened a couple bundles and stuff, and I still have yet to see it. I know that this is let me know. The Light Halfling. I have 5 of them. So I have Dimir Charm, Nissa's Pilgrimage, Qasali's Pride Mage, Rakdos Cackler, and Suspension Field. Which all of those are probably they probably all would come out to be like a couple bucks. Okay, you'll get the Nissa's. All right, let me take that out of my inventory. Just remind me if there's some other cards, we might be able to combine them together too, because it makes it easier to do like one listing. No, I don't have the singles yet, so I'm just trying to sell the brain dead version. Like I buy the secret layers, and a lot of times when they're ones like that, I don't just break up the singles right away, especially ones that are like hot or like people are looking for. So unfortunately, I might open one up at some point. I just don't. I don't open up a lot of my secret layers until either they've sat for a really long time, or I realize, like I did with all of the Fallout ones, that I've accidentally bought double, and so yeah. But all right, we're gonna run some singles here real quick. If you guys have some TMNT singles you are looking for, or other singles as well, let us know. Let me run these singles here that have already been pre-bid on. There's a couple. And if you guys put some pre-bids in, that does help us. First one we're going to do here, since it's right on top, we're going to do the Ghoul. Gunslinger, Fallout Secret Lair. I feel like this is going to be like a $50 card at some point. Here you go. All right. Whenever the ghoul or another non-token zombie or mutant you control dies, target player gets 2 rad counters. If that player is you, create a treasure token. So I'm sure there's a way to infinite combo this with oh yeah, there's 100% a way to infinite. This is infinite combo with what's it called? A sack outlet and the one thing you can keep casting from the graveyard. Big Smooth, congratulations on the win there. You just go infinite with what is that card? The one mana drop. You sack it, you get a treasure token, you give yourself 2 rad counters, but you can just keep sacking it, and all you need is a ping and you just win with that. That's a pretty cool combo right there. Big Smooth. Which, by the way, Delighted, if there's others you are looking for, let me know. Or anything, because like I said, I can run that one. Or I can run it at $1 too if you would like. I can run it for $1. But if you got a few more cards you're looking for, it also helps. All right, we're going to run another auction here. Let's see what else we have. We have Mothman's Egg, Mesmeric Orb, which I can't spell, and I put Mesmeric Ord. Great job. Great job. All right, Mothman's Egg and the foil. Then we're going to run some packs here in a minute, too, by the way, which I'm trying to adjust. Sorry, hold on. Gotta see less. I don't want to see all that. Ready? He's ready. Here we go. Woo! Mothman's Egg. Mesmeric Orb. Everyone hates this card. Hates to see the card come down because now basically what it means is you tap your lands, you tap your creatures, you mill yourself. But also, though, sometimes it can backfire because if you're running no strategies yourself, I gotcha. I understand. Like, I may have them. I don't know. Like, I have a ton of secret layers. The problem is I don't have a lot of the singles from them currently. Like some of them, if they're older, I might be convinced to open it and do the singles, especially if you're buying like most of them and it's worth like if 1 or 2 of the singles are more expensive. They're not. No, I'm not saying more expensive, but like I might be considered opening it. Some of the newer ones I wouldn't on it. Because like, or if there's ones that have a lot of them, I would consider it too. If I've got like 3 or 4, because that's the other issue, right? So like, I don't want to open up my last secret layer because like, if I sell a secret layer for a lot of times, the singles end up being a little like you end up paying right around the same or a little bit more if you bought the secret layer if you're buying all the singles. But then I'm on the hook for hopefully selling them. If 1 or 2 sit, then I'm just on it. But yeah. All right, any else things on pre-bids? Any singles you're looking for? We're gonna get going here on some. Let's do a TMNT collector pack. Here's the thing, right? This is a brand new box. So we have not hit any of the foils, the surges, none of it. So it is all on the line here. Everything is available. So let's go. Who wants a TMNT collector pack? Who wants to open up the first pack and let it be the pixel art card? All right. We're going to run out here in a second. What I'm going to do real quick, though, is I'm going to share the show real quick. Forgot to share it to a couple places. If you have singles you're looking for, let us know. No way. Thanks for everyone jumping in. Yeah, no, I appreciate the lead. I'm here. I will try to look across them. If there's something you're looking for or whatnot. So I'm just trying to do a few things, and if everyone's got things you're looking for, singles, whatever, let us know. Secret layers. I'm making deals all show long. I'm also sharing the show real quick. So if you give me just a second, I will still be here. I'm just sharing the show to a couple of places to get some more people to come on in and hang out with us, hopefully. Ooh, it's raining gross outside. It's gross here. I don't know about you all, but where I'm at, it's pretty rough. It was like pouring rain this morning. I woke up and I'm like, it's gonna be one of those days. rain everywhere. Ninja, is there specific promo the art card you were looking for? I was just curious. Sorry. Everything I'm posting like 3 more spots and I'll be fully focused back on you guys. We're just trying to get the word out there to people to come hang out, right? That's all I really want people to do is just come hang out and chill. All right, we're back. All right. What are we looking for today? Anyone got specific things you are looking for? Do let us know, whether it's some singles, whether it's packs. Let's run a TMNT collector pack here. K-Champ, I have a ton of turtle singles. This is all this right here. I do not have them listed, so if there's specific ones you're looking for, the ones I've got a bunch of them, but I've got like Donnie's Bow here, Super Shredder, Krang, and I have them all alphabetized as well, so there's a good chance that I do have them. The reason I don't list them right away, Leo in the shadow art, and then what is it? Shredder, Shadow Master, Surge. That's the commander one, right? Yeah, so yeah, I don't have any. I only opened up one of the Surge pixel art, right? Because I'm assuming that's what you're looking for, the pixel art one, or are you talking about was there one that actually came in a Surge foil? Okay, yeah, I don't think I have that one, but what is the other one? Leo in the shadow art. Let me look real quick. I have Leo in this art. I have a couple of those. Just looking through my pile that's right in front of me because I have a pile that is. Nope, not that one. Yeah, I know the Surges. I didn't know if it had its own pack or not. But let me look here for Leonardo. It's a KO. Krang. Leonardo, the balance. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have that one in. Which one is it? Okay, let me look really quick. I have another pile of cards here that I can look through really quick and just see. Just see. I don't know for sure if I have it, but I will look and just see if I have it in this pile. I don't remember opening one of Leo in the which it's the white Leonardo, right? That's in the what is it called? Yeah, I'm looking real quick, but I'm not seeing any of it. Yeah, the sewer samurai. Okay, yeah, I did not like that was another one I did not open a lot of. Like of the packs that I opened, I think I opened one Sewer Samurai and the entire like box of stuff like that. Like and it was a regular Sewer Samurai. Like and I know had just opened it. But yeah, I don't have yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Sorry, I can't. I appreciate you asking. Like, I like tell people to ask. Like, feel free to ask because it doesn't hurt for me to look for you, right? I do not have. Yeah, I was looking really quick to see. We can always get you a couple of packs and see if we hit them. Get you a pack and take that roll. You know, we'll run one right here for you. Who wants? No, yeah, I get you. I think so. I think the issue with it is, and what people don't realize is there are some arts in these packs that are not like the surge flow stuff is not easy to find. Like you get I think there's like one in every three collector pack, I want to say. And a lot of times it's like a soul ring, it's the Vernal Fin, it's the yeah, I think like from what I've seen on opening boxes, I think there's like a chance. I think you can hit a couple, but I'm pretty sure that it rounds out to being like one or two that you can hit. Freddie, what is it? Takuthal? Let me look. I'm not familiar with that card. I may have it in my collection or my pile of stuff. Let me look and see here what it is. Did I spell it right? T-E... Hold on. Oh, the blue guy. The how do we spell this? Sorry, hold on. I did spell it right. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the problem. It's hold on. I don't think I do, but let me look. The Inquiry Dominus, right? The blue guy, right? Oh wait, hold on. That's the issue. Hold on. I found my issue. Hold on. Let me look. I currently do not. I had them a couple weeks ago. I remember selling a couple of them. I do not have it currently though. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Big Smooth, how's it going? You won a couple of the singles earlier. You got your Ghoul and you got your Mothman. I get you, Freddie. I understand on that end. So I sell on TCG and here. I would prefer to actually, and I'm trying to find a way to sell where people come hit me up. Whether I actually don't mind selling singles on here because the fee's a little bit less, and the protection's a little bit better. As far as like if a card goes missing, whatnot, kind of like if we've shipped it, whatnot kind of covers both sides of our butts, your side and my side. TCG player, unless you ship it over with like a bubble mailer, you're not protected, and usually that means the card has to be over $20 to do that. But yeah, no, I get you. Feel free. I mean, I have lots of cards. There is a possibility I have it somewhere where I might find and pull it out. So feel free to make sure you follow and everything. But what are we looking for? Anyone got some other singles, turtle singles, whatever? I have a ton of singles, guys. I have some already listed, so if you want to look at some of the singles we have listed, we can pre-bid on those. No pre-bids currently. What are we doing here with a? Let me look here at my phone real quick because I can see where people. I'm gonna run a few things real quick on deals if you're interested. Run as a flash sale. Hey Joker, thanks for the follow. Gonna run these sleeves as a flash sale. You guys can find all these. These are specialty sleeves you could only get at MagicCon this last year. They have all the different color dragons. Do I have a Donatello Mutant Mechanic? I think I might just have one of those. Might. And again, I say might as I apparently don't. Mutant Mechanic. Hold on. Which one is that one? Sorry, let me look. Can't spell. I swear, or this is one I saw. Okay, that is right. I had two of those, and so let me look and see if I got them in this pile here. This is my pile that I haven't sorted through yet. But it looks like maybe I don't. Yeah. Let me look and see if I have it in my sec. I don't have it in my main pile. I had it the last show. I had two of them and sold them. People were like, "Can I have this?" Or "I'm looking for this," and I'm like, "Yeah, here we go." But let me. Ooh, that's bad. Let me look real quick in this pile. By the way, if there are singles you are looking for at Seller Selects, I'm looking really quick. I feel like the mythics are the hardest to find in this set. Like the mythics, as far as percentage wise in packs that I've opened, is like hard to get. It's not the Gadget Master, right? It's the other one. Turn of Power. I'm looking here. I don't see it in this pile. I've got one more pile I can look at really quick for you. Yeah, put on. Yeah. Let me look in this pile here. I have another pile of cards that it may be in or might have them in. I just have to like look quickly through this one. I'm just trying to see if it's in this pile or not. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I opened like one of those and I put it in a deck. Yeah, like that's the issue there. Like I think with it is like I think the number of like I'm looking real quick just to see if I happen to have any. Nope, I saw Donnie. I was like, wait a second. It was just the Don and Raph or whatever. Looking. Looking real quick. Got a Mikey. Turtles in Time. Open up a ton of Turtles in Time. Yeah, I don't have. I like. That's crazy. There are a ton of Donnies. The problem is though, is like the ones that people want. I can't like. People keep asking me. Like I said, I had one of them as a. Ooh, shoot, a bunch of cards. Oops, just knocking sleeves everywhere. Hope I didn't. Hold on one second. I gotta fix the problem I just made. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, I do not. Unfortunately, have that one. Sorry, I have the mechanic one, and I have a couple of the other ones, but I don't have that one yet. Now we could just go and open up a collector pack for you and hit it right off the bat. I can try to make the call for you. Just be like, this pack will have it. Well, it can be funny though, right? This is how it works, right? I want to put another TMNT collector pack. It's a fresh box, so we haven't opened anything. So everything that you can hit is possible is on the table here. By the way, I highly recommend getting your TMNT cards now before the prices shoot up. And I have it pretty good authority that the cards after when Strixhaven comes out and stuff like that, cards will start to. No, I got you. I understand. You could go with just if you want to go a little bit cheaper, you could go with the route of buying 3 packs. It's 24, 3 packs, chance to 3 rares. So it's a little bit. It's about the same as how many rares minimum of 3 rares that you would get in the collectors. All right, let's run. But if you got some singles, what are y'all looking for today? Hey, I got some pre-bids on some stuff. So let's run some of these pre-bids real quick. If you got anything you're looking for, let me know. I'm looking at Mind Crank. Who's milling their opponents out? We all love to mill out our opponents, right? And Command Tower here. The rocket ship command tower, because we need more command towers. They keep printing. All right, we're gonna run the Mind Crank here. By the way, for some reason on accident, all of a sudden I just disappear. Like the whole show goes black. It's because power went out. It's storming pretty bad here. Hey, Royal Flush, I didn't see you sneak in here. How you doing? Royal Flush just snuck in. Hey, Royal Flush, how's it going? Oh, uh-oh. They're all fighting for this one. Well, we bid on this one. Big Smooth outbid you. Big Smooth got it. Big Smooth. How you been, Royal? How's life been? Yeah, I understand that. Big Smooth. I'm doing pretty good. Life it's been crazy. Today's gonna be a crazy day for me. Because it just always is. What else do we have? I got you, Royal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, all right, we're doing the command tower. I don't know who bid on what. I never tells me who bid on what. I wish it would let me like shout people out and be like, "Hey, we're about to bid on this." All right, we got the command tower because we need like 6 million more. Every set just comes out with new command towers, which I think for secret layers we need to not move command tower as a card. Like, why don't we reprint some like and not do exotic orchard, not do command tower, but let's start doing some of the like shock lands as a secret. All right, mix with another one there for you. Another one. All right, we got what is the other one? Oh, Patchwork Banner. I love this card. The art on this one is pretty sick too. This is some of the cool. Another precon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like the patchwork. Like, I think, or if it's precon, it's something that was printed in one precon, and you're making a second. You're making another printing of it. All right, Flush. But yeah, like today's a crazy day, so I'll have the show today. We'll probably run until 12:30, 1 o'clock at the latest. I'll get off, go do lunch, and then I have to come back, start packing, pulling 100+ orders I have on my TCG store for that happened yesterday into today, which is great. It's great when you have that many orders, but it takes a long time. And then at 6 o'clock tonight, I have a stream where I'm playing CDH, which I'm excited for. And then when that one's done, I basically get off there. I will basically be packing orders all night or eat dinner, pack orders, Royal Flush. But hey, in between, I can watch One Piece, right? I got to catch up on the actual like cartoon. I used to watch it as a kid all the time. When it was on like Saturday mornings, and haven't watched all. Like I watched bits and pieces, so I don't even know what seasons and what shows. And like it was hit or miss. So like not like a lot of Saturdays I'd watch it, but not all of them. But I've been watching the live action one, and I think it's been pretty good. I don't know. I know probably people who are super devoted to the anime. I see there's mixed opinions on it. So if you're a One Piece fan, what do you think about the live action Netflix show? They doing decent with it? I know they have to like things have to go a little bit quicker than they did in the show. You can't spend 5 episodes on like 5 20-minute episodes on one scene like they did with the whole what was it? Or they're on the island with Usopp and all that. There's like 12 episodes for that one. I thought it was pretty good. Like I've enjoyed it. I just started season 2 yesterday because I was waiting for my partner to see if she was interested in watching it with me or not. And she's like, "Nah, I don't really care." And I'm like, "Okay, great, I'm gonna watch it." But from what I've seen, like my only downside is I don't know a lot of the characters outside of like the main ones. I'm like, okay, who is like or their stories or everyone. So I like see people do videos like, oh, they get excited about people. And I'm like, who's this person? What does this person become? So I'm like trying not to like spoil it, but I'm also trying to figure out like who people are and all of that because like I think you got to know like if you've read the manga or like in the comics or anything like that or watch the cartoon, you probably know a little bit more, right? But yeah, I think it's been pretty good. Apparently, I just joined my own show. All right, what are we looking for? Hey, who wants to do an Academy Manufacturer? I'm going to run an Academy Manufactor here. If you got some singles you're looking for, K-Slice Cardboard, how's it going? If you got some singles you're looking for, let us know. We have a lot of TMNT singles that are not listed. We are still going to run a few of these auctions here. All right, Academy Manufactor. The googly eyes. Big Smooth, I take it you're a big Fallout fan? Another one for Big Smooth here. What about Maximus? I feel like Maximus got like the raw end of the deal. When Maximus enters, you may search your library for an equipment card with mana value 2, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Sacrifice artifact, you get 2 energy. Like, all right, here we go. Maximus is here. This is not a bad card. It's just what, like, compared to the Ghoul, compared to Lucy, I feel like they could have did Maximus a little bit better. Like, I get the synergy behind it and everything. Blue Ryu, how's it go? Or is it blue? Yeah, Blue Ryu, how's it going? All right, we're gonna do that one. Put it over here. Big Smooth. All right. What about the armor? Who wants the T60? T60 power armor. Silly Billy Goosey, the baked baker. Hitley, how's it going? All right, we're doing the power armor here. You guys are, first of all, thanks for everyone that's joining and being a part of the show. And if you guys got singles you're looking for, do let us know. We do have singles that aren't listed in our buy it now or auction. So do let me know if there are singles you are interested in getting. We've got a ton of TMNT singles. We have this entire box and some. And we also have a bunch of singles off to the side. All right. What about the wise Mr. Mothman? Mothman. I do have a Krang Utrom Warlord. Which version are you looking for, or does it matter? Mike. I'm gonna. So I have, if you can see right here, I do have this version of it. Krang. I don't have a show. I just have, so the regular version is, wow. Apparently everyone loves this card. It's a really strong card. So, Mike, the base version, let me look. Base version is probably going to be about $20. I have a foil and a non-foil version of it, actually, the base. The foil version probably going to be about the same. I don't know if there's a difference. Let me look real quick, because sometimes there is a little bit of a difference. But recently, a lot of these cards, the foil and non-foil, yeah, sort of they're both 20. If you wanted a foil or non-foil, I'd do 20 on them. It's going to give you shipping at like, because it's over 20, it would do like, what do we call it? Bubble mailer shipping. So it would be like $4 or $5 probably. But I could put it at like 19 if you want it to be sent in as a regular, and then I can do 25 on this version of it, of Krang. The Beef Box. Beef Box, how's it going? Did we get something? Did I miss something? Hold on. No, Beef Box just got, I guess, bronze for being here. The spicy vintage foils. Pigeon, I don't know. I don't know what foil spicy vintage foils. I don't even know. I have a few vintage cards. I had some people asking actually. I had someone come in earlier asking for some vintage cards, and I was like, let me look. They're like Urza's block. I was like, I've been putting some Urza's card in my shop. Let me see if I can find any of them. How you been, Pigeon? Are y'all busy over there at the DJs all the time? I'm doing good. Busy, trying to continue forward with this. Keep going. You're alive. Yeah. That's always a good thing. Trying to, sell some singles here for TMNT, but also like other singles, trying to keep the whatnot, hopes alive and dreams alive. The shows have been up and down. We've been doing pretty well, but we had to take 2 days off because of just like we had to move our shows because we had like crazy stuff come up in life and we were just super busy with other stuff and tried to move them. So like whatnot doesn't love it when you can't do a show every single day. A lot of times, or if you like move your shows. So we're just trying to, but yeah, Pigeon, what do you like? If there's something you're looking for, oh gosh, sure. If that's what you want, I don't know if I have any of those, but I could try to find them. Yeah, I can do that, Smooth. Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I had that pulled up and Surge Continue. I don't know if I have a Surge Continue. I know I have Continue. I can't remember if it's Surge or not. Let me run this Mothman real quick though, so Big Smooth doesn't send the Mothman after me. To me, it's crazy the price on these. Yeah, the art is pretty cool. The price on these secret layers though are just like singles right now are crazy low. It's running. Big Smooth. Oh, what does it say? Big Smooth. It's running. You and Flush can fight for it. It's the Mothman flying towards the light. Probably no. Because here's the thing. I think the thing about it is they fixed their Pigeon. I think they fixed the system. They are producing more layers again, which I think they'll eventually fix it again, and they'll go back to having less layers and more like I think. So I think they're trying to have a lot more print, but I feel like eventually it's just going to go back to print on demand because like you can only have. So here's what happens. I don't know if you know this or not, and this is the funny thing that happens with them. They get all these secret layers. Yeah. Like I would like more exclusivity. I also like the fact that a lot of people have the cards. So I like the fact that they should do some more of the like pop-ups, the like random, I'm gonna send you a message and hey, we're gonna do it like for an hour. Like not without warning. Like don't just pop it up in the middle of nowhere where no one like gets a chance to possibly get it. Because if you don't know, you get mixed up with it. But like have it say, hey, we're doing a drop this Tuesday. Nice Pigeon. Yeah, yeah. Like I had a whole system down before too, not in the like where even when it was tough to get, I was like 95% almost every time getting secret layers and not having issues with it. Then they changed it. They changed it now where basically so before there was ways to very easily get you bought your stuff, you put it in, you put stuff in your cart before you hit checkout, you kind of wait. But there were some other ways around it too. I noticed there was ways to like share stuff. I had a like 95% guaranteed rate with what I did though, like how I did my thing. Like I was like 95% guaranteed. And then the one time it didn't work, it was like I missed one of the like 5 layers. I'm just trying to now the issue is now is the Halo foil. Oh yeah, you're looking for the Surge foil continue, right? Continue. Do I have a Surge? I have a continue. I just don't remember if it was a Surge foil or not. Let me look. These are all my Surges. I have a pile of Surges in front of me because Legacy, continue on Legacy. Yeah, it's a pretty busted card. Some people were trying to tell me it was not commander. I'm trying to. Where is my continue at? Sorry, I'm looking real quick because I'm pretty sure it was in this pile of cards. I've only pulled like one that outside of having it in the actual like the commander deck. I think I pulled like one that I've seen. The hard, like the what's crazy is some of the singles are hard to come by. Some of them are not. Some of them are just repeat, 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 repeat. Like Graf GT. I think I've pulled like 6 million Graf GT. Where is my continue at? I know I have a continue. Where are you? Continue. I have an Irma in the. Okay, I have no clue where that continue went. This is true. There is a ton of bonus slots. I know I had a continue. Or did I sell it? No, I didn't sell it. Where is it? Hold on. I'm looking to see. Where are you? Continue. I had a continue. Let's see if it slid into the wrong pile. This is the issue of having so many single stuff slides and moves around. Apparently, I don't have a continue anymore. Did I sell my continue? I don't remember selling my continue. I swear I just saw this continue, Pigeon, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't your surge. Where are you? Nope, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went. I don't know if I dropped it or what. My bad. But yeah, there's a ton of slots. There's like all the bonus slots, and like so, it's hit or miss. But no, it's all good. It's all good. Oh wow, there's like, why did it do that? It's sending the message like, at least on my side, I see my message, your message like 15 times, Pigeon. Yeah, no, I love the show here. I love Whatnot sometimes though. I love their new terms and services. I do appreciate your guys putting that out there for us. By the way, that was like, I'm like, oh, okay. They're trying to get you now, making it a lot harder. I get what they're doing though. I do understand. Like what is it? The terms and conditions or something about like if you cancel somebody's order or something. Somebody shared something about it in your guy in the DGens. Yeah, I think it's something about like it's a way to keep people from being scummy. I think so. Like if you cancel orders or something, there's some issues with that. Like you cancel, you owe a percentage. I think of what the sale was supposed to do. I guess unless you have a legitimate reason. I didn't even see it in the thing, but yeah, that's a little crazy. All right, what are we looking for? Anyone got some singles they're looking for? We're gonna run a TMNT collector pack here. I'm trying to. I found a couple places. Hey, Pokey, how's it going? Crispy, Melchior, how's it going? All right, what are we looking for today? Anything? Brad said you get free stuff. You can get free laughs. You can get free opinions on cards. You can get free. Let's see here. What else do you get free of? Free claps if you get good hits. 3 for $1 on hugs. Yeah, it's a pretty good price on hugs. I can send you some air. Yeah, free laughs. That's what we're here for. Try to have laughs. Try to have fun. Make fun of myself. Make fun of people that make fun of me all the time. Or say that I don't know what I'm talking about cards. I've had a bunch of people fussing at me online about cards that I'm saying are good cards. Free lap dances. I don't think you want any of those from me. I'm a little big guy. Like you better have a pretty sturdy lap if you want me sitting on your lap. Just saying. True. This is true. All right, we're gonna run another TMNT collector pack. We're trying to move on some of these. I do believe, if people don't believe me when I say this, and I don't know, I wonder what you say, Pigeon. I think TMNT, the prices are going to go up. I think once Strixhaven hits, I think TMNT long term, $600-700 a box within 6 months because of its short print run, and that there are some really good cards in it. Do you know, Roxy? What are your thoughts? I always ask people, what do you think? So, like, there's some really, like, this set has cards for every single format. I 100% agree with Magicon, 500. You like pretty picks. Yeah, I get you. There's a short run. There are some like the surge foils, like even the pixels, right? So I had someone come on my show, or a couple people offer me. I had a Donatello pixel card, right? And someone was like, "I give you 130 for it," and I'm like, I don't see it dropping below 175 at the low end. I think they're $200 to $400 cards, the turtles. And I ended up selling it for 200 to somebody, which I think they got a great deal on it because one, I moved it quickly, and I think the price dipped a little bit, but I don't think like long term. I think the uh, the surge pixel foils are going to be $400 or $500 cards down the road. Right now, there's a bunch of them out there. People are trying to sell them. It's going to dry up. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Let's run another TMNT here. Get your TMNT cards before they go up. Calling it here. There's a lot of playable cards in the set. By the way, if you are joining us, if you are looking for TMNT singles, we do have a ton of them. I have an entire box of TMNT singles here if you're looking for that you can ask, and I might be able to find you one or two or three or four. Making deals all day today. Tune cracking, how's it going? Yeah, no, that shredder, like $80 on it. That's like, what is shredder? Which one is it? I didn't say Dark Leo and Shredder. I just said Shredder. I don't know. I always hate that I have to specify it's Magic the Gathering in this search. What is the Shredder? Shredder. Oh, yeah, the Shredder Shadow Master Surge Foil. What are they going for right now? Yeah, like 175. Like, they're $200, I think. Like, those will settle about 200. I think Raph will be more expensive. Heroes in a Half Shell will be more expensive. Leo will be a little more expensive because he's a face commander, and Mikey will be more expensive too because a lot of people like running Leo and Mikey. But they're 200 minimum. You know, right now that's where a lot of them are sitting at. But yeah, if you guys are looking for singles, I do have them. I'll make you great deals on them. You got to want to buy multiples. You want to buy one. I've got Shredder, Donnie's Bow, Krang. I've got a lot of stuff. We also do have some singles that you could bid on as well. We have a small pile here left that you can make pre-bids on. But I'm gonna run this real quick. Pigeon, I don't know if you're still here or not, but I appreciate you dropping on in. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. And always enjoy when you're in. All right, we're going to run a Mystery Booster 2. Who wants to run a Mystery Booster 2? I'm wondering if we're going to get more Mystery Boosters before MagicCon. I'm curious about that. You're looking for Shredder Shadow Master. Yeah, I see it there now. All right. No Mystery Booster 2s? No one wants a Mystery Booster 2. What about Ninja Turtles? The Frog. Hey guys, welcome on in. We're here. We're cheering on Turtles. We're trying to get Turtle stuff. We've got Lauren. We've got Secret Layers. We've got it all. And look, you're here. If you got something you're looking for, whether it's a secret layer, whether it's a single, let us know. When we have hundreds upon thousands of singles, and not all of them are on here. A lot of them are not on here. We have a big box of singles as well from TMNT that we could go through. If you're looking for some specific singles, do let us know. Because basically, once this weekend hits, the singles will be going for sale on other sites and for other people. I usually reserve the singles for about 2 weeks onto here, the week before, a week of pre-release, and then the week after pre-release, and then we go from there. So I can definitely run the Benny. And if you guys do have some of the singles we have that you're looking for, the one other thing I would highly ask you to do, if you're looking in our auction that has singles, there's something you want me to run. If you would like me to run it, if you pre-bid on it, it does two things for you, right? One, it makes sure that if for some reason you go off the show, we're gonna run bidding here, you don't miss it. You don't miss the auction if I run it. And also it lets me know what people are looking for. Now, I have a question for you, Wisp. Are we building this? Are we putting this in a Turgid deck, or are we keeping Tiny Bones as himself, or what's the deck for it? Or are you just getting it as a collector? I'm always curious. And no hate, too, by the way, if you are running it as a commander. Because here's the thing. I'm a person that says run what you want, but also know what that means. If you're running a mean deck, there's a good chance that I will have to pull out a mean deck at some point, or target you the whole game, or target your stuff. Ah, the Joshua Graham deck. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, no, I get. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense. You're doing it as the flavor. Yeah, that's always a. I like when people do flavor sometimes over just like you do a little bit of flavor compared to like. A K. So basically, what it says. So like, if you pre-bid on something, it will get ran. What it's also saying though is that if you pre-bid on something and you're pre-bidding on it. So let's say I have something that runs at 5, you pre-bid on it, and let's say your pre-bid top is like 7, but someone bids 10, you're not 100% guaranteed to get it because of the fact that someone could outbid you. That's the only thing. Anything though you want to, Grork, Egg, or G Rourke, how's it going? I will get you questions. So I will answer that question in a minute. But Aid K, yeah. So basically, the best thing to pre-bid is it does mean that you are the first person to bid on it, but it also could mean that someone could beat your bid. So I will run anything that gets pre-bid on. It will get ran this show. But if someone else outbids you, and you're not in the show, you could lose it. Now, Rourke, G Rourke, you want to build a commander deck. What's the breakdown for cards? Well, number one, you want to get a commander. So you want your commander to be your leader. So do you have a commander in mind? Because that will help us kind of help you break, because I can break your cards down after that. Honestly, though, Rourke, do you have a precon? Okay, so you're doing Super Shredder. I'm going to ask you a question. I hope there's no offense here. Have you played? How long have you played Magic? Are you new to Magic? I've been playing for a minute, and this is your first commander deck. I'm just trying to get an idea here where you're at. This helps me to help you. There's also another reason I'm asking this question. All right, are you just coming into Magic? Have you been playing Magic for a while, and this is your first time in a commander? I like to know where people can. Yes, played the precon laner. Okay, so you play it years. Okay, gotcha. So you play, but you haven't really played a lot of commander. I'm gonna take it. So you play 60 card. I take it, or draft and stuff like that. The reason I was asking is if you were new to Magic, I was not going to recommend Super Shredder being your first commander. And the reason behind that is Super Shredder is a commander. I don't know about that, Pog Champ. I mean, I think Shredder can be built as a budget deck too. I could build you a very budget friendly Super Shredder deck for under $200. Now, is it going to be the strongest? Probably not. But Super Shredder is a 2-mana commander, and you honestly want your deck to be built around removal, sacrifice, and getting your opponents to remove. The reason I was asking Grok or G Rourke where you were was to know that, like, if you're on Super Shredder is going to get removed consistently. So you've got to find ways to protect it. That is the issue with it being mono black. I think it's a decent commander, but it is a commander. You don't let it sit there more than a turn or two. Yeah, no, Warren Soul Trader. If you need Warren Soul Trader, you do you need life gain, and a sack, and like with Warren Soul Trader, There's the zombie that you can cash from your graveyard, or the zombie or the skeleton that says you pay you could pay a black to bring it back. Either of those, and you have a pinger, you just win. Yeah, sack lands count against if people do go to sack their stuff. You want to build your deck to protect Super Shredder and remove your opponent's stuff as well. But the Warden Soul Trader with like Forsaken Miner or the zombie guy does it too. And then you have a pinger, so like a Sephiroth, not Bloodghast. It's the 1 mana. If you control a zombie, you may cast this from your graveyard. Splinter is probably a lot more less to get killed and a lot more fun personally. I think Super Shredder is very strong. You can run Super Shredder in. I think Super Shredder is better inside a lot of decks. Truth be told. Splinter is a great card though. Splinter, I'm actually building it myself, using mostly just cards from TMNT and a few of the strong ninjas like Yuriko. And you can build Splinter for a lot cheaper than Super Shredder. I mean, you can build both of them pretty cheap, but you're gonna be a lot less targeted, honestly. You can run it. I built it on Arena, and it's a lot of fun. The problem with Arena, though, so do not judge any commander off of playing it on Arena, because Arena is basically this. Hey, I can definitely do that. I will run some mystery boosters. I'm gonna do. Bear with me. Here we go. Ooh, we got a Pixel Ninja Pizza. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good card. I would say though, if you say you have a bunch of TMNT cards, you have a ton of TMNT cards, where if you don't, because you could literally start with with Splinter, and basically just take the cards you have from TMNT and get a few extra ninjas and not be out hardly any extra money. And it's a lot less riskier, personally. So your breakdown of how you want to build your decks, by the way, with a commander deck, you typically want 34 to 36 lands, unless you're playing a landfall deck, then you go more. You can vary that a little bit depending on it. You want about, I would say, whatever your deck is doing, you need 30 pieces of what your deck wants to do. So if you're running Splinter, you want ninjas, you need about 30 instances of ninjas. Let's go here. What are we just doing? Hot hands. Chispin. Hot hands. All right, we're gonna go to the right here. See what we got left in this. We got only a couple more left in the pack here, or in the box. So if we run out of the box, we can open up a new box and see what foils and what other fun stuff we can hit. So I'm going to continue talking about breaking down your commander deck, though, right? So, and if you guys also, anyone that's out there watching, if you guys got singles you're looking for, secret layers, anything, let us know. You want to make us a deal, give us an offer on some stuff. We're making deals today. You need ramp, so you want to run if you're going to run like Esper, though, which is blue, white, black, you're not going to Dothy Horror. It's a good card. That's a couple $1 card, actually. I have a few, Aid. I have some from if you want to look, but if there's one specifically you're looking for, let me know. I don't have as many of the singles of secret layers because they sell pretty quick. This box, we have hit 2 foils. We're at the end of the box. We hit the foil. We hit 1 foil at like 6 packs in, and I was like, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Thorn Mammoth. Transcendent Master. It's a pretty cool card. And, Relic of Progenitus is a great card. And Flavor Disaster. Not a bad pack. Yeah, this was a really good box. There was two of them left, or 2 of the I can't believe the price of them have gone up to almost $20. I think like $20 is where they're at right now. A pack online. I had mine a little lower. I've raised it up a little bit, but not much. I want mine to still be reasonable. I think $15 is that price range where people are like, I don't know if I want to spend that much more on them. Now, if there's like $20, if It's because it's been like 6 months. It's been like 4 or 5 months since we had a festival. So because of that, the supply is running dry in that sense. So like if they do it for Vegas again, price will go back down to about 15, high end 15 a pack. Um, I still tell people though, if it's 15 or less a pack, a lot of times you get your money's worth out of it. I'm gonna run another one. If anyone wants to go again, I know we don't have the foil in there, but there's still lots of really good value to be hit. If we sell out of them, though, I will open up another box. Borrowing the nurture one, Duraga, Tree Speaker, Basic Force, and Special Guest for Leaf Count Visionary and Devoted Druid. Sorry, are those specific cards you're looking for, or specific like secret layers you're looking for? I just want to make sure we're clarifying. Like it doesn't matter what version you get, or are those specifically like you're looking for secret layer versions of those? All right, Chispin. No worries. I just wanted to double check. Leaf Crown Vision. I will look. I don't know if I have those. Do you know what secret layer those were out of? Or was it all one secret layer, or was it from different secret layers? Sorry, it just helps me know that too. Just where are we going on this one? Hot hands again? My pick. All right, we're gonna go. So here's the fun thing, right? I'm gonna pull this box up because these are the final 3 packs. If I sell these, I will open up a new box. See, you're talking about pricing going up though. I have 2 boxes left myself, and I've had them for a minute. So we're gonna go middle here. We'll leave the 2 packs. We'll set them on top of the turtles here, and we're gonna crack these. Yeah, let me look real quick and see. I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot. I don't have a ton of secret layer singles, or if I do, they sell so stinking fast. Like secret layer singles don't stick around in my shop. Probe. We're gonna probe you. Anyways, that's what I was asking if you knew which one it was, because like if it was all from one secret layer, several strands. Let you know. By the way, G-Work, are you still there? I was talking about your deck breakdown. You probably want about 30 ninjas, give or take, in the deck. And then outside of that, you want some removal, some counter spells. But the most important thing outside of ramp, so your lands and ways to get other stuff. Sorry, guys. Ramp, you want to run, the most important thing to run in your commander deck is card draw. You need at least 10 pieces of draw in your deck, 10 to 15. Card draw, Elvish Harbinger. Hey, Father Phyrexia, how's it going? Scan at Vanguard. Varchild, Betrayer of, however you say that, Kildor. Hey, Skyglaive Apparition, the white border, and Final Fortune. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Hey, I appreciate the follow. And Built Bear. Oh, this one's cool. Legacy. During deck building, circle any number of the following. You can spend 1 point for free. Every 2 points spent beyond that increases the card's mana cost by 1. Dude, that's so cool. That's a cool one to do when you build the deck. Like, I haven't seen this one yet. Yeah, no, you need a Final Fortune. What you putting it in? What deck? Rogsai? Are you a Rogsai? Are you a CDH player? That's what I'm asking. Or are you putting it in a different deck? Blue Farm. Of course you're a Blue Farm player. I am shipping from North Carolina here. So we ship in North Carolina. So if you're in and around North Carolina, usually the stuff gets pretty quick. And usually, I'll explain how my shipping works. Usually, what will happen is when the show ends, I typically try to pack orders same day. Sometimes I may not pack it like usually I try to pack it as soon as the show's over, because if not, it can get confusing. I ship it out with usually the next day. Unless it's like a Friday show, sometimes like it's Saturday, it gets out. Sometimes if it's a Saturday show, it'll be Monday before it gets out. But I like to pack stuff up. So, but Chispin, yeah, Blue Farm, always people Blue Farm. But there's a reason it's one of the best decks in the in the format. It gives you access to the 4 best colors. Oh, that's a good question. So I think it's Lilac Wisp. Oh, pretty cool, Tristan. Oh, where's your tournament going to be? So they're different binders. So what's happened? I bought collections where people had a ton of different binders. So what it is it is a binder. It's an empty binder. So there are unless I forgot a card or two in there when I was sorting through. Sometimes I do slide some cards in them. So that's cool. I wonder if in Oklahoma. Do you know who Mana and Mayhem is, Chispin? He's a content creator online. Okay. I think I don't know if he's going to that one or not. I know he said he had a CNH tournament. I think it was like this next week or some point, and I think he said it was in Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure that's where he is. So yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Don't forget if you're going to check him out, make sure to check out Celtic Warrior Games. We're on. We do this thing. We do content as well on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of it. So Lilac, Wisp, how that works is you would buy like a random one. I've got some that have like art on them. Some of them are just like plain generic, like blue, black, green, whatever. Some of them might have like on the end of them like a little bit of like writing, but a lot of them are in pretty good condition and everything. So that's how they work. I have like 30 or 40 of them, and I have nowhere to put them. So I was like, why not just put them on here for people to get? And we sell those like that. And sometimes if you buy them, I'll throw in an extra bonus pack. Any deals on the mystery boosters? Any deals on the mystery boosters? Yeah, no, I like that's I want to like to me like the reason so they are used. So some of them are in better condition than others as far as like they're not any they're like broken, but there might be some like writing on the end of them like or somewhere where they put like the 3 letters of like the thing. Yeah, that's the deal here. If we get through 2 of them. Because we're running out of them, and I think honestly, this is my prediction, right? I think we might get Mystery Booster 2, or Mystery Booster 3. Nature is adorable. I appreciate that. Let me look here. Nature is adorable. Oh, I don't know if I got. When did this one come out? This is an old one, I think. Older one. Oh yeah, that's one. That's an old one. Yeah, I do not know. I do not have any of those currently. Again, I am always looking to buy collections. So yeah. So Wisp, if you buy those, basically what happens is I will grab a couple random ones. Typically, I try to send all the better ones first. So we've only sold like 2 of them. So like if you buy a couple of them, I will probably try to send you one of the art ones and a couple of the other ones. So that's how they are. Yeah, Alchemist. There is a deal. You know what the deal is? When I run them at $15, that's a great deal. Starting bid because they are like $18. 18, $20 if you buy elsewhere. So we got 2 packs left. Then we're opening a new box, which is the cool thing. If we open the new box, there's at least 1 foil in the new box. So that's kind of how the mystery boosters are running today. I'm curious if we're going to get Mystery Booster 3, though. I'm really kind of fingers crossed. I don't know. Part of me wants Mystery Booster 3, but part of me is like, well, we've had Mystery Booster it'll be almost 2 years this summer. So maybe they'll wait until Amsterdam to do Mystery Booster 3, and they'll do Mystery Booster 2 again for Vegas. I don't know. All right, just from where we're going, 1 or 2. Left or right? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 3 or 4? Yeah, I know for a fact I don't have that. The Marwin, I think the one you're looking for is I think it's a one of Secret Lair that's in the like Slay of the Day. Left. All right, we're going with the left. All right, let's see what we got in here. I think we got the luck that there were 3 foils in this box. That'd be pretty cool, pretty sick, wouldn't it be? This is a 3 foil box. I don't think I've heard of 3 foil boxes. I've only heard of 2, and I've done 2 foil boxes. And what's funny is one time I did it, and my buddy was on here. When I'm streamers, I do not. One was a really long, like one was like well over a month ago. One was like last week I pulled it, but I can't remember what it was. It wasn't like a crazy, like, oh my goodness. But it was a decent one. Press to Progress. It's a good card. There's Transformation, Woodland Mystic, Kiora Behemoth Beckoner, Consuming Aberration, everyone's favorite. Urza is the chase. Yeah, Urza is the Lavinia. And okay. What is it? Okagachi Vengeful. I haven't seen this one. And Luxior Ignited. So what's really funny about this, right? This is the card that led us to get the Aether Spark. This was a test card, right? That was a legendary artifact Planeswalker. Sound familiar? Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on Luxior Ignited. +1 attaches equipment up to 1 target creature -2. Target equipped creature gets +2/+2 and gains double strike. This was the test card that got us Aether Spark. Because this came out about, I mean, again, granted, they were testing this card before, but they do their testing well before, and they're always a couple years ahead. But I think when they do the play test cards, they test it, and then they're like, they add them to the idea of it, and then they'll be like, we're gonna keep that place. All right, we're gonna do one last pack. Who wants to get the last pack? Last pack magic here. It's just been, I talk about CDH. I'm a CDH player myself. Blue Farm, though, there's a reason Blue Farm is one of the top played decks in the format. And the reason is it gives you access to all 4 colors. So you're getting all of the colors you basically need for your stuff, right? So you got blue for all your counter spells. You got white for your silence and stifle effects, like in a sense of people can't cast on your turn. Are we cracking this, Alchemist? Who do I play? Well, let's see if you can guess. Who do you think I play? Rip is law. It always is law. Let's see if you can guess. See, when you said you needed Final Fortune, I was like, Yep, I play Kinnan. I do play Kinnan, actually. I actually have two. I have multiple CDH decks. Kinnan, though, is my strongest deck. I have a Hashaton deck. I'm trying to make Hashaton like the deck at some point. I just need a few more pieces for it to actually make it good. Now, here's the funny thing, though. I'm not a Kinnan player that just picked up Kinnan because, Kinnan's a top meta deck. I've been playing Kinnan since Kinnan came out. And I played Kinnan I've taken Kinnan from being a pile of cards, so a bracket 1, all the way up to CDH. Hey, Windfall, that's a good hit right there. Already a good hit. Yeah, so you know what's funny, though? Sometimes I'm like, Torch of Existence is a good card. I'm like, do I really need Gaia's Cradle? Like, honestly, Kinnan is great, but like in my form of Kinnan, Gaia's Cradle, while it is good, is not always necessary. Shredder Shadow Master. Try to say that 3 times fast, guys. Shredder Shadow. Unfortunately, I do not have any Shredder Shadow Masters. Sadly, I have Super Shredder, but no Shadow Master Shredder, unfortunately. Hey, look, it's a Turtle Ninja. Oh, you got a Ninja Turtle in your pack. This is Judgment, Chromatic Sphere, Goblin Goliath. Chispin, are you wide out? And, Triumph of Ferocity. And Rune Tear. I love this card. Have you seen, yeah. Triumph of Ferocity at the beginning of your upkeep. Draw a card if you control the creature with Grace Power or Tide. That's a good one. This one is a fun one, by the way. I don't know if you've seen this card. Rune Tear. I have a all playtest cards deck, and this is my favorite cards. Instead of taking turns as normal, players take their phases sequentially. So, we all have an untap phase together. We all have a draw phase together. We all have our main phase 1 together. But it goes around the table in order, right? So it's like, okay, this player takes their turn, this player does theirs. Then you do your combat sequentially. It's really, really funny. The table absolutely usually hates it when I only play that deck at MagicCons. I bring it with me to MagicCon, and the deck is crazy one. So the commander is one of the commanders that gives playtest cards. Like, it's the one that one of those the things that sits in the command zone, and it basically makes all my playtest cards cost 2 less. First card. I'm sure they'll have stuff. I'm just waiting for Gavin to make a card for me called the Celtic Guardian or the Celtic Warrior or something like that. The warrior that is Celtic. Brent Seals, how's it going? Pure luck. All right, let me put this in a bag for you. Look, you guys looking for any singles, let me know. I do have a bunch of singles. Secret layers. If you got some secret layers you're looking for, let me know. I might be able to make you some deals on them. Can't always, but if we can, we will. All right, we got a new box, and I came prepared. New box right next to me. Actually, now that I remember it, give me 1 second. Are you still there? The person that was looking for Marwin, are you still here? What was your name? To go all the way back up. Are you still looking for? I don't know who it was. Someone was looking for Maryland. Marlin. Oh yeah, thank you. I might have one. All right, we're opening up a fresh box now. Here's my hope that we don't hit the. I love hitting the foil, but I don't want to hit it in the first, the first pack or two, because that just means the box. It's a lot harder to sell. People are like, I don't want to pay for it. I'm like, yes, you do. Hold on a second, my friends. I think, if I remember correctly, was it in this one, or is it Slay the Day? Stay with me. So I'm trying to see what. No, it's not in this one. I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought it was in a different one. Royal Flash is back in. I'm gonna look real quick to see if there's any other pre-bids I might have missed on anything. Oh, we got a couple pre-bids on some stuff. Let's run those real quick, and then we're gonna. I know y'all want some Mystery Booster 2s. We'll get those, but I'm gonna run a couple pre-bids because people bid on a few things. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's pre-bid a couple quick pre-bids, and then we'll run back maybe on a Mystery Booster 2. I'm gonna run the custom caravan deck. I can't believe the deck of many things has gotten that cheap. So I got a $15 card a couple years ago. Here we go. By the way, if you do have some singles you're looking for, let us know. If you have questions about anything we have, let us know. If you want to make an offer on something, you offers on things. Isochron Scepter. Let me check. I don't think I have any, but I do have one Lion's Eye Diamond, and it is not for sale. It is in my. If I ever do get rid of, what is it? Toasty Buns with the win there. Like of many things. I run this in my what is the guide? The Mr. House deck. It's a fun deck. By the way, I have it's in my look. You know what's crazy though is all of these like staple cards are shooting up in price. So Gaia's has gone up in price again. The Moxes are all going up in price. I'm sure LED is going up in price. If I ever decide that I'm done with Hashiton and not ever considering playing Hashiton ever again, I would get rid of it. But I hold on to it because there are some tournaments I go to that aren't proxy friendly. And if I ever like run that deck, dude, that's crazy. So I have one Mox as well, and I got it for I think it was like $350, give or take. And yeah, they're going. All right, we're gonna run big score. The big score. Big score. Big score. Big score. Y'all ready for the big score? Another card we don't need reprints of. No, so I actually got mine at a I traded. I was at I'm trying to remember where I was that I got it. It was at a convention. I don't know if it was a MagicCon or another convention that I traded up to get. But we got big score here. I'll show you it. It is as close to it is super heavily played. Very, very close to being damaged. I do technically need a Grim Monolith. Technically. You know what card's crazy that shot up in price? Flash Photography. It was a $10 card. I sold my one copy a couple weeks ago to somebody thinking, I can pick this up for like $5-10 again for $15. This is my Mox. I don't know if you can tell how rough that is. It's pretty rough. That's the back of it. It's pretty beat up. Like, it is heavily played. I would probably sell it as damaged if someone wanted to buy it from me. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, it's up. I mean, but I literally got it, I think, for like $350 because I like traded a bunch of stuff. And now I'm like, well, if I ever need it. But that's the only problem though, right? Is like you trade that now, you're never gonna it's never gonna go down in price. Unless Wizards does something crazy where they reprint it, you know? Which I don't think they ever will, even though they probably could. All right. We got anything you're looking for? Let us know. Looking for any other pre-bids. All right, we're going to run some more. Another mystery booster, too, at least. Because you know, we're in a new box here. Go. So, Chispin, are you do you travel outside of I'm assuming you're out in Oklahoma or near Oklahoma at least if you're going to a tournament out there? Do you travel to a lot of tournaments? Okay, nice. I haven't been out. It's one of the states I haven't. I think I've been to in a sense of like hitting a spot where you're like all there, but like I don't think I've been there. Yeah, it's on my list to get to. Oh, like middle part of the United States I can get to. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a pretty good haul. Chicago. You going to Vegas? You gonna be at MagicCon Vegas? All right, we're gonna crack this pack. Where are we going? Left, right, middle? Doesn't matter. Right one. All right. I always appreciate when people do right one. They're like the top because like digging is a pain, especially I have to reach over my camera. All right. Here we go. Good luck. First pack, Magic. I hope it's really, really good hits. I just hope we're not hitting the foil right off the bat. Not that I wouldn't be excited for you to hit the foil. It just really like it always sucks because then like people that are in it for the foil like stop buying them. Johnny's Welcome. That's a good hit. That's a couple $1 card. Surgical Skull Bomb. Rushing River. Wall of Corpses. So, just from the craziest thing I've ever had is 2 boxes back to back. They made me nervous. I hadn't pulled the foil out of them. And I was like, we're last pack, should be a foil. And people bid up like $20-25 because they're like, foil. And I'm like, I sure as heck hope it's a foil because like the math is in they're supposed to be 1 foil per box, but there are chances it doesn't happen, you know? Oath of Nissa. Hey, White Border Day of Judgment, and Grinding Station. There you go. Not a bad card. Great CDH card. Not sure if you run it, if Blue Farm runs that. I know Blue Farm runs a lot of different things, but I'm not sure if you run Grinding Station. Oh, I hyped it up. I was like, all right, this is it. We haven't hit the full yet. I was like, but don't let me down. And we're going so slow through the packs. I'm like, please don't let me down. Please don't be mad. All right, we're going to run another one here. See if anyone wants to hit some more CDH staples. By the way, anybody out there looking for singles, let me know. I do have a ton of TMNT singles. Church foils, regular foils, non-foils, singles. So if you're looking for them, let me know. All right, just before we go on this one. Right one again. All right, I'm going to do that 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at a couple things. Give me just 1 quick second. I'm going to do press off. Doing a couple flash sales. Walking Ballista. Alchemist. I had one the other day. Let me look and see if it sold or not. I just put one in. Let's see if it's sold yet. Yeah, it looks like it's sold. I only have 2 of them. I may have one less at some point when if I pull it out of Kinnan, but I don't know yet. I'm running this Furby thing real quick, and I'm going to run one more as well. Running a couple things on flash sale, so pay attention to those. Get some stuff for a good price. There's another one that's on flash sale. A couple of secret layers. We're going to go right one again. Right one. Feel free if you do have singles, though. I appreciate Alchemist you asking. I mean, I have thousands of singles, but I do have a ton of TMNT singles and other things as well. Make you give you the best prices as possible. Let's see what we get here on this pack to spin. You ready? Restoration Specialist, Spectral Possession, Ophidian, Chemist's Insight. Remember that card used to be busted. Leon's Caress. By the way, I'm telling you now, for some reason the stream goes down. I will try to jump back on. It seems like it is storming really bad in my area right now. And I don't know if it's just raining, lightning, or just raining, but just giving everyone a heads up. I hear like the rain pouring outside. Harvester Druid. Angel of Despair. All right, here we go. Peer into the Abyss. That's another good card. Good card. Leyline of Sanctity. And, Snuff Out. Another great card. And Call from the Grave. So it's a good pack. And you got some really good packs, some really good cards. Just, but I thought about, and I might get my buddy to build me a Blue Farm deck. Not build it, but use it as a proxy deck just to play for fun. Because sometimes when I'm playing Kinnan, so I play Kinnan, right? And I love playing Kinnan. Now I'm different Kinnan. I'm not Flips Kinnan. I'm NBC Kinnan. And I'm running very, very close to Evan's list to get like the top Kinnan players list. I played against him. I really like the deck, and I've played both sides of it. Flips is fun. Flips is really, really fun. As far as like with Flips, you can go on autopilot. Need duels and that's the hardest part when you start getting out of like you get into 3 and 4 color decks is the fact that you need so many duels and then like an LED. So like if I ever did Blue Farm as a full on deck, I would have to get several of the other the dual lands. Which like I usually just trade up stuff for it, and I always tell people, it's like you can get the stuff. I was like, just trade. Like find out those decks you're not playing, find out those cards you're not using, trade up. You got stuff you're sitting in a binder you're not using, you're not going to probably ever. Let's run another Mystery Booster 2. Don't forget to check out the flash sales. We got a bunch of flash sales I'm running. which I might here soon be able to have access to duels, some dual lands and LEDs and some stuff like that. In the near future, I'm trying to work with some local LGSs and stream from there. So I'm trying to get a little more portable with some of my streaming. Right one again. A Buster Sword, Toasty. I know I do not, unfortunately, have a Buster Sword. I'm pretty like. Give me 1 second. There might be one spot a Buster Sword might be in. I don't think I do. This is my. The mystery boosters have never have collectors, and I don't think they ever will be collectors. Leo, because of the fact that they themselves are like the original collector-ish idea. The concept of having multiple rares in a pack originated in the original. Like, well, I guess there was collectors for them, but they were like some of the original, like, unique ones. I'm looking real quick. I don't think I have a Buster Sword, but let me just look real quick at my own personal collection of cards. I have several cards in my collection that I realistically need to sell a bunch of these cards. I don't think I do. Unfortunately. Oh, okay. I was like it could be. Like I said, the weather is pretty rough where I'm at, so there might be an issue. You're looking for a Blightsteel Colossus. Do I have? I had a Blightsteel. I just don't remember. Where did I have Blightsteel in? I'm trying to think if I had another Blightsteel. I thought I had two versions of Blightsteel, but maybe I don't. No, I don't have a Buster Sword, and I don't think I have a Blightsteel anywhere. I had one copy of it, and I think I put it in a deck. All right. Sorry, you said just when you're asking about. Hold on. What were you asking if you would buy? If I do, you'll buy them? Are we talking about dual lands, or were you talking about? Just we're going right one here, by the way. I haven't opened up your pack yet, so. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping it wasn't me. All right, we're going to run this back here. Yeah, I didn't have Buster. I don't have I'm pretty sure I don't have a Blightsteel. I'm trying to think if I would have an extra one somewhere. I will keep an eye out on it. I have to figure out the price. So here's the issue, right? So what I'm trying to do is partner with a couple LGSs, or at least one that I know I'm working with, and basically sell products for them where they give me like a reduced rate on it. So basically, like if a dual land is selling for, I'll just give me like, let's say the dual land's selling for $400, right? And I sell it to you for 400. I have to take a little bit of the percentage out, and then they can like swear where they get to sell their card, get their money back. I get to make a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit of money, and we have more products. I just had to figure out the way it works because I would need to buy it at basically 20% off of minimum 20% off retail for me to make any money. Ricochet Trap, that's a good card. Tyler's Provisioner. Hey, why is that one not played? I guess it's because it's one red. Haywire Might, great card. Gorgon Flail. Muxus. Whiteout. Yes, forgot I can run the Zancha after this. Yes. And Crackdown. For a second, I thought that was a foil. Crackdown. And Value Town. So this is also the first test card here, by the way, that let us see where there's an adventure and a land on a card. Where did we get that from? Final Fantasy. Like, you see all these in this stuff. You see where they test a lot of these cards out if you look at the playtest cards. All right, we're going to run the Zancha. You need that. Hey, Provisioner is always good. All right, we'll run the Zancha. Did you pre-bid on it? No pre-bid on that one, but I will run the Zancha. Product actions. We're going to start the auction on Xancha. Here you go. I'm going to grab it real quick, too. Xancha. By the way, next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, I am going to have a show that is. There you go, Xancha. Probably gone up in price, hasn't it? It's probably more than $1 now. All my pricing is old on a lot of this stuff. I think the Secret Lair kit stuff has gone back up in price. No, it's still at the right price. It hasn't gone up that much. Yeah, no, thank you. Anything else you're looking for, Forgotten Ancient? Need some Forgotten Ancients for your deck? So few people probably don't even know what a Forgotten Ancient is. All right, we got the Forgotten Ancient. There was another pre-bid over here. I'm going to run. Real quick, there's an Arcane Signet. Woo! I love the dog with the Arcane Signet here. All right, here we go. I don't really understand, I guess because it's the signet of his card, but like usually Arcane Signet is supposed to be some kind of ring. Just I don't know if you travel a lot for CDH tournaments, but there's I don't know what you're looking like for this month and into like next month and then like the rest of the year. So I do a lot of CDH tournaments, traveling to them and stuff like that. So the end of this month, 27th, 28th, 29th in New Orleans, there's a really big event called the Boil. Bria Heliod. You're looking for Heliod. That's the white one, right? The mono white guy. I think I do have one of those. Give me 1 second to write down. It's my one copy of it, but I will sell it because I'm in this point right now where I got to sell. So let me see here. Where did I put it? It's in my thank you. Anything else you need, Bria? Let me know. Let us know. Heliod. Where are you at? I know you're in here. Heliod Sun Crown. It's a stamped version, so it's from a promo pack. And get your price on it, but I do have one. Probably like $7,000. You know. I've been taking apart some decks that I don't need or haven't played. Heliod. That one came from my Synthis Harvest Hand deck. I didn't know that Heliod was in Dwight as well. Where's the promo at? Hold on. Yeah, Forgotten. So I do. I can do. What is it? 22 on it. It's going for like 24. You can get this cool sleeve with it too. Well, let me know. I can run it for you, or not run it. I can put it in the system for you if you would like that. By the way, if you got anyone else got any other singles, would I do 20? I guess if you pull my arm, I'll do 20. Yeah, I can do 20 on it. Now it will be probably, I think, I don't know, sudden death, $1. Oh gosh. I had people coming to the stream like Chisman and the guys that want like cards and like they asked me specifically for like an Urza's foil or no Urza Saga, right? I had an Urza Saga, and I was there. Can you run the Urza Saga? And I'm like, yeah, I'll run the Urza Saga. And I had it listed at like $5 off of like the low end of TCG Player. That was like that was like a week old. It had gone up like $10. And they're like, oh, I thought you were going to start it like a lot lower. And I'm like, I'm not going to start that at $1 with 10 people in my show. It's not going to sell. It's never going to. It's going to get past like it's going to get like $5, and then I'm out $80. Like we can't do that, people. I don't. I only do dollar starts on things that are like close to two to like. I'll do a few of them. I'll do a few things that are like 5 or less. But like, unless you have a large stream where you're running over 100 people in your stream, there's just no way. Like, there's just no way to be able to do dollar starts and consistently do it. Like these places that say dollar starts a lot of times too aren't exactly. They're not everything is a dollar start. Or they've got 200 people in there, so they know and they're guaranteed is going to get it $8 to $10. But they also have a lot of them have clauses that say if the minimum bid isn't reached, they will like cancel it on you. So like if it was like a $300 card, you got it for $2. But here's the funny thing: Whatnot just changed their policies on how cancellations work. You get charged if you cancel something on somebody without a specific reason. They will charge you a percentage of that with the max. There's a max fee you get charged. You get pinged. All right, let me put this in here. Create quality listing. Take a photo. By the way, everyone, thanks for everyone that's jumping in. Pin Collector, how's it going? I haven't had. I wish there was some easier ways to do certain things on here. I haven't had to deal a lot with their customer support too much personally. But I hate the whole like way they ping people. They do their mystery things now that they'll ping people, even though all of these shows are doing mysteries without doing mystery sets. But like, unless you're a big streamer, like they ping the small streamers because what happens is the big streamers send people in to like ping little streamers like ourselves. Like if we ever do like a set where it's like, hey, we're doing like dice rolls or whatever like that, I've been pinged before by Whatnot for not running it as a surprise set. But like these big streams, they do it. And don't ever get pinged. Because you're supposed to if you run any kind of thing that has a surprise, so like your break is like when it spins the wheel or whatever, it's random, you don't know. You're supposed to run that as like a surprise set. What sucks about that though is the real problem with that is the surprise sets, they don't send it out to new people and you can't promote it. So basically the only people that can come into a surprise set show are your specific followers. No one is just going to discover your show unless they're looking for you, which really, really sucks. By the way, the Heliod is up. I just pinned it. Pin collector, you looking for any kind of pins? I have a few. I think I have a few pins left. Forgotten Ancient. Boop, you got your Heliod. Now, my only question is, what deck are you putting that in? Forgotten. I see what you're asking for a Walking Ballista now for. Kratos. Oh, okay. Interesting. Any previous anything? Nope. All right, I want to run a TMNT collector pack. Sounds like a fun deck. I have to slow down what I build. Like, I'm probably not building any, unless something super crazy jumps out Strixhaven. I'm probably not building anything from Strixhaven. I'm finishing up 2 decks from TMNT to take the Magicon with me. And then, yeah, like I'm slow. Like, I can build decks all day. I just don't have the ability to play them as much. Play too much CDH. Who wants a TMNT collector pack? We'll run some more mystery boosters here in a minute, too, possibly. Popper, yeah. Are you talking about regular Popper? It's like 60 card Popper, or are you talking about Popper Commander? I want to get into Popper. My LGS has people playing a lot of Popper. I have 2 decks I want to build. One I've had for a minute. I have it basically done. I just need to basically get the lands for it and double check to make sure there's not anything I'm missing from it. It's the like toxic poison one. And then the other one is like mono blue, just the mono blue spells. It's just pretty easy to build with the terror. And I don't know if there's some other cards I'd run in there as well. Probably. My problem is I don't get to my LGS but like once a week, once every couple weeks. Yeah, no, Mono Blue Terror is all like it was fun when it like, and it's not hard to build, and like you can build it a little bit variable, you know, with what you want to put in the deck, kind of in a sense how you want the deck to run. I like, for me, it's just finding people like I need to build it. I need to build out Pauper deck. I need to finish a modern deck. I need to build my modern mill deck. I know it's not great, but I want to play it and have fun with it. Give me one more second. I'm just trying to look at anything else that people have put tags on. Bear with me. Gonna run this backpack on sale. Like I like to play 60 card too. I wish Pioneer was still alive. I need to fix my mental note. I see. I see. I would just run I guess if you're playing it for competitions, you want like the best cards, right? Mental note. What does that one do? Mental. Another thing I'm considering getting into. A lot of people are really getting into it right now. Oh, you exile and then draw 2 cards. Yeah, I can see why that one's up a little bit. Yeah. What's a list reprint card? Which deck is it in? Oh wow, dang, yeah, it is like a $9 card, $8 card. List reprint. Yeah, that's crazy. They got up to $8. Yeah. That's the only problem with Pauper is like when a deck is really, really strong and really good, it pushes up prices of commons, which is both good and bad. As a seller, I like it when stuff like that gets pushed up. But as a person who wants to get into it, it's also like, yeah, but I like standard. I'm a standard fan. I actually have an event I'm gonna be running at Magicon. And yeah, all right, we're gonna run one more mystery booster, and I think we're probably gonna call it a show. Mystery booster. Unless people are like, no, keep going. All right, here's Mystery Booster 2. Brand new. So we haven't hit the full yet in this one. I think Pauper is pretty cool. I think Avatar trying to jump in on you, Chispin. Y'all fight over it. I guess I'm gonna have to run a couple more. All right, Avatar, we ripping or shipping? You did say that. You did say someone's gonna snipe it from you. All right, we going hot hands. You have left, right, middle. Does it matter? Hot hands. All right, I'm going left. Top left. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right. Core Celebrant. Misfell Plains. Great card. Web of Inertia. Time of Ice. Endless Scream. Stupor. Goblin War Driver. Enlarge. Some of these cards are great. All right, what do we got here? Viridian Claw. Hymn of the Wilds, the greatest card ever. That's it right there. That's the hit. Preordain. I didn't know there was a Preordain. Man, I love that on the Preordain in that one. All right, here we go. Giver of Ruins. Not the foil, but it's the Giver of Ruins and the Preordain are both good cards, though. Good hits. I didn't realize that there was a white border Preordain, though. Which I don't think... Preordain's not Pauper legal, is it? I'm not sure if it is. Let me look. I'm curious now. I'm looking to see. I think it might be only Commander legal. Let's see. Not. It is legal in Pauper. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, legal in Modern because they brought it back to Modern. I think that's when I built a deck. It's because Hymn of the Wilds is banned because it's a conspiracy. So it's a card that's literally only for like drafting, or if you're playing like conspiracy. So that's it's a weird way to do it, but it's fun. It's actually really fun if you're doing a cube to put some of those conspiracy cards in them, because people can run a conspiracy card in their drafting, right? So like you get the hymn, and you can, what does it do again? Sorry, I always forget what it does. Some of the Wilds, yeah. The first creature spell you cast this turn costs one less. You can't cast instant sorcery spells. So basically how it works is you can, when you're drafting, right? So if you're doing this as like a draft, you draft that. And then you can choose a couple conspiracies and you can decide. I think you only have one conspiracy available to you. But it's a unique way to build a card. Because what it is it goes in basically like where the command zone is. All right, we're going to run another one. See who's going to fight over this one. Anyone out there looking for any TMNT singles, let me know. You need that foil. Well, I think this is going to be for today because of the timing. This is going to be the last pack for the day. We will be back tomorrow. So if we don't hit the foil here, you got to come back tomorrow and try to get that foil. All right, where are we going on this one? Right again? Left? Middle? I'm going to go middle this time. We haven't went middle. This pack is kind of sitting precariously because the box below it is fallen. If you guys, last minute here, if you're looking for singles, if you're looking for anything, let me know. Specific, we'll try to get you where we're going. All right. Syndicate of Tides. Shepherd of the Flock. Referee Squad. That's cool. Snap. That's a good card. That's always a great hit. Ultimate Price. Morbid Opportunist. Great card. Faith of Salvaging. Price of Progress. Tireless. Hey, you got another Tireless Provisioner there. Night Soil. All right, I think we're at the rare. Nope, Relic of Legends is a good one too, though. All right. Dramoka's Command. Always great. All right. Here we go. Ooh, white. Ooh, Thought Vessel. All right. Is it the foil? No, but a Static Orb. Hey, there you go. Static Orb. And Abbot of the Sacred Meeple. Hey, you got some fun cards there, though. That's actually a pretty good pack overall. That's a pretty hot pack, in personal opinion. Like, it has what you're looking for as far as that. I tell people this. 90% of the time with the Mystery Booster, you're getting most of your value back if you're spending like between 15. As long as you're not going over like $20 on it, you're getting close to value back. If you get over that $20, that's where you're like, I don't know if I'm going to get full value back. There's a lot of good cards in there. And the cards have gone up in price and down in price and then back up in price and we'll see. We'll see if we get, because Magicon is like 2 months away. I believe, basically 2 months away, a little less than 2 months away, and I guess we'll find out if we're gonna get like a couple weeks before. We'll find out if we get Mystery Booster 2 or a new Mystery Booster. But hey, thanks everyone for being here. We'll be back tomorrow morning about the same time. I think like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll be starting, and we'll be here. So appreciate everyone being on the show. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, selling some more singles and doing some more deals as well. As always. This is TMNT, Cowabunga dudes. You guys have a great day. Yeah, I appreciate you, Tristan. It's been a lot of fun. Come back tomorrow. We can talk some more CDH. I can tell you a little bit more about my Kinnan deck and how it runs. And how mean it can be. It's a fun deck, so it's just different. See ya. You guys have a great day. Cowabunga.